My name is Amy O'Rourke, and I live in Fenton, Michigan. I was married 14 years to my husband. I was a police officer in West Bloomfield, and he went to work one Sunday afternoon like he always did, and then at about 1:30 in the morning, instead of him coming home, I got a knock at the door, and the one I've always dreaded in being married to him, where they sat me down and told me he'd been shot and killed at work. And I was in shock and did not act at all the way I thought I would act, and all the times I had imagined it happening to me. And we went down and saw him in the hospital, and I got to spend time with his body and snuggle him for the last few minutes. And the next morning, after so much activity, there were so many people coming, going in our house and supporting us and trying to help us. I woke up the next morning feeling a very strong desire to go to Mass. And Father Harvey was presiding. Now, Father Harvey is very special to us because he married us. He baptized all our children, did a couple first confirmation, or we were both confirmed there together, Pat and I. And so a lot of memories in that church. Went in just like we always did. And as soon as Father Harvey saw me, he choked up just a little bit because it was all very fresh for all of us. We just heard the news yesterday. So sat down in Mass like I always did, except I went right down on my knees, and I was crying at this point as everything is kind of overwhelming me. The realization that this is happening, that my husband is gone, and I just was quiet and listening to Mass, and tears were falling, and I suddenly felt the presence of my husband right next to me, just as if we were there the Sunday before in Mass with our eyes closed praying together, how you can kind of sense a person next to you. Just like that. And I was very peaceful. And I just, I remember kind of reaching over trying to feel him, but I couldn't. It was just a sense. And in that time with him, and I can't even tell you how long it was brief, I just felt a strong desire to tell everyone that he forgave Ricky, his killer. It was almost like he whispered it to me. Hey, may I forgive that guy? It's all good. And I said, yeah, of course you do. So do I. So it just, when I opened my eyes, I had this strong desire to let people know that. So I came home, and well, actually, after Mass, I said to my sister-in-law, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have to tell people that Pat forgives his killer, and so do I. Just because Pat wouldn't want people angry with God or anything like that in this what's happening to us. So when I got home, not sure how I was going to share that. There happened to be a cameraman here who set up and talked to me or let me talk, I should say, to my sister-in-law and share what had happened during Mass. And I felt very, very peaceful after I did that. Almost like the Holy Spirit just wanted me to do it, and I wasn't going to rest until I got it done. And then I felt peaceful about it. So, and now I just can't imagine not having that forgiveness, because I would be bitter and angry. And I don't have time to be bitter and angry because I got to raise these 4 kids and have them not grow up bitter and angry. So I'm just glad I never even really thought about not forgiving. It just came natural. Just forgive him and let it go. Just like God forgives us for everything we do wrong. And